Be me. Years ago. Be 5'8". Be 18. Never knew women preferred taller guys. Thought they liked cute guys though. Get first girlfriend ever. Starts making innocent jokes of my height. Jokes become more frequent. Ask her why. Well, because you're smaller than average and I find it a bit funny. In a few weeks, I develop a bit of anxiety over my height. Tell her I can't put on my poker face when she jokes about my height anymore. She keeps making jokes but sees I feel more and more sadder. She looks guilty over it now. Completely stops joking, apologizes multiple times afterwards. Still have height anxiety. Now I feel people take me less seriously because of my height, even years later. This is my story of how I was effed over by women. At a friend's house. Check out his iTunes library. Literally only one song. Linkin Park in the End. Almost 30,000 plays. Be me. Be in 8th grade. Popular girls come up to me and start acting like my girlfriend. I start to talk to them. I ask one out on date as a dare. She says yes. I never plan it out. They slowly stop talking to me. 2 of them blocked me on Snapchat. I wonder what I did wrong. One of them tells me that they did it because they thought I was tarded. Still think about this a lot. My face win. Why are women so weird? Be me. Worked my ass off for the same company last 4 years. Recently got a big promotion. On my way home, I get myself Big Mac. Also buy a 6-pack beer. Head home and crawls into my bed. My new 4K television is mounted in front of my bed so I can lay down while watching TV. Start up Disney Plus and head into National Geographic section. Finds an animal show. Beautiful shots of leopards and elephants. Enjoying my meal and a few beers. Comfy AF. Life is good for me now. Couldn't wish for more. Have a massive crush on friend. Notice she likes a lot of memes about getting eaten out on socials. Leaving town for good soon. Will never see her again. Shoot my shot. Lol, I don't even remember liking these. Leave a serious offer on the table. That's generous, but that's not something I'm looking for right now. Just call me ugly already. Fuck. Be me. Professor assigned me a project. Finally finished it. Can't find him anywhere. Search for him everywhere but to no avail. Several days later I see him in a restaurant. Run at him and shout, "Hey prof, I got the work you need." He stares at me with the most hateful look I've ever seen. He works with his crush, unknown fact. They are on a date and prof is about to get laid. The girl was about to kiss prof but I stopped her. Date ruined. That feeling when just cock-blocked prof. He hasn't spoken to me for over a week now. I am so sorry, Mr. Samuels. How do I get away with this? Be me. 33 years old. 6'1", reasonably fit. Full head of hair. Starting to go gray around sideburns. Go to bar. See cute girl drinking, apparently alone. Ask her if she'd like some company. She replies that that's so cute and that I remind her of her grandfather who also hits on everything in a dress. Is this the end? Be me. Job interview. Anon, I notice you've never had a job before despite being 20. Why is that? I just never wanted one until now. I see. Never hear from them again. What the F was I supposed to say? Did they want me to lie? Be me. 27. Work a dead-end job at a gas station. Live in a small town where the biggest event is when the diner gets a new coffee machine. Best friend is Mike. Big dude, looks like he could bench press a tractor, but he's a teddy bear. Once cried during a Pixar movie. Won't admit it. Friday night, bored as hell. Mike texts me. Yo, let's do something stupid. He shows up my place with a flashlight, a crowbar, and a bag of beef jerky. Apparently, there's an abandoned factory on the edge of town. Rumors say it's haunted, or at least full of weird shit. Used to make car parts, shut down in the 90s. People hear noises, see lights flickering. Bro, we're breaking in, Mike says. Not my brightest idea, but I'm in. Grab my jacket and a half-empty can of Monster. Drive out there. Factory looks like a post-apocalyptic movie set. Rusty metal, broken windows, smells like oil and sadness. Park the car, sneak through a hole in the fence. Mike's already hyped. This is some Blair Witch shit, dude. Inside is dark AF. Flashlight barely cuts through the dust. Hear a clang somewhere deep in the building. Probably just the wind, or a serial killer. Mike's grinning. If we die, I'm haunting your ass first. Start exploring. Old machinery everywhere. Looks like it's waiting to tetanus you to death. Find a stack of faded employee manuals. Cover says, "Welcome to your new job, 1987. Spooky but also kinda sad. Mike picks one up. Bet these guys didn't know they'd be ghost bait. Keep going, hear another noise. Closer this time. Not wind, maybe rats, or a hobo with a grudge. Mike grips the crowbar. I'll F up anything that moves. Turn a corner. Holy shit, there's a light flickering in a room ahead. Not a ghost light, like an actual bulb. Someone's been here. Creep closer, hear muttering. Mike whispers, "Bro, we're in a horror movie." Peek inside, it's a dude. Middle-aged, scruffy beard, wearing a stained hoodie. He's got a camping lantern and a notebook, scribbling like a madman. Looks up. We freeze. "Who the hell are you?" he yells. Mike steps forward, crowbar ready. "Who the hell are you?" Guy doesn't attack, just sighs. "Name's Gary. I'm not here to rob the place." Lowers the crowbar. Turns out Gary's a conspiracy nut. Thinks the factory was a front for some government experiment. "They were making mind control mufflers," he says. Mike snorts. "That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard." Gary's dead serious. Shows us his notebook. Pages of diagrams, dates, random-ass codes. "I've been coming here for months, tracking the signals." Signals? The noises! Man, they're not random. Okay, this guy's lost it. But then we hear it. A low hum. Not creepy, just weird. Like a fridge dying slowly. Mike's skeptical. "That's just pipes, dude." Gary shakes his head. "Pipes don't pulse like that." He's got a point. It's rhythmic. Decide to humor him. "Where's it coming from?" Gary points to a stairwell. "Basement. That's where the real shit is." Mike's all in now. "Let's check it out, bro." Against my better judgment, follow them. Stairs creak like they're gonna collapse. Basement's damp, smells like mold and regret. Hums louder, find a rusty machine. Big, industrial, looks like it hasn't moved in decades. But it's vibrating. Slightly, but definitely moving. Gary's losing his mind. "See? I told you!" Mike pokes it with a crowbar. Clang echoes. Hum stops. Silence. Then a screech. Metal on metal, ear splitting. We bolt. Gary's yelling, "They know we're here!" Who's they? No time to ask. Run upstairs. Trip over junk. Mike's laughing and panicking at the same time. This is the best night of my life. Back to the main floor. Screeching fades. Catch our breath. Gary's pale. "That was them waking up." Bro, what? Mike's done. "Gary, you're cool, but you're nuts." Decide to leave. Gary stays. "I've got work to do." Give him the rest of the beef jerky and exchange numbers. "Stay safe, dude." He nods. "You too. Watch your mufflers." Drive home. Mike's still buzzing. We're legends now, bro. Crash on my couch. Wake up to a text from Gary. Just a blurry pic of the machine. Caption: "It moved." What the fuck? Show Mike. He's trolling us. Probably. But the hum's stuck in my head. Next shift at the gas station, every car exhaust sounds suspicious. Mike comes by. "Round 2 tonight?" Hell no. But knowing him, I'll cave. My face when I accidentally joined the conspiracy hunt. My face when Mike's already planning to fight the muffler aliens.